All right, so there's a lot of talk on the internet about shooting on 16 millimeter and it not being able to sync sound and how difficult it is. And honestly, it's not that hard. And you can do it pretty easily. The main thing you gotta do, first most important thing you gotta do if you have a 16 millimeter camera is you have to get a strobe scope. I think that's what's called, a strobe scope. And then you point it at your mirror, which is like my mirror's here. And then you point the strobe scope at your mirror and then you press the shutter button and it'll strobe, and as it strobes, eventually you'll see it stand still when you have it at 24 seconds, which I think is 48 cycles of light. And yeah, it'll start to be still, and then it's not gonna be perfect. You'll see it like get as close as it can. These are super variable. They'll start at 24, then they won't, then they'll drift. These are just like not perfect, but you can get it close enough to 24 frames per second, obviously, and then you can dial it in and make sure you use this thing or however yours is on your film camera to get it right. Then once you do that, on the day of shooting, you're gonna wanna take your 16 millimeter camera and then you're gonna wanna take a DSLR. You're gonna wanna take a DSLR or some sort of camera you have that shoots 24 frames per second, like at a crystal rate. And then you're gonna wanna film them both at the same time. So you're gonna definitely wanna have somebody on set clapping, which you will see, somebody's clapping, and have sound syncing for both cameras. Well, the DSLR mostly because this one's not gonna be able to sync sound. And this is gonna be loud, so this is gonna be loud as shit, so you're gonna wanna make some sort of shitty rig like we did, which is a Pelican case, and you're gonna put it inside of a Pelican case, and then that's not gonna actually do shit. It's only gonna help a little bit. But if you could blimp this, I'll probably try and figure out how to fully blimp this at some point. But yeah, you do that, you have the DSLR, and you're gonna press record on both the DSLR and then this at the same time, so you can sync the clap, and then you can sync also. This is pretty loud where you'll know when it ends, and you can sync the end points because you'll hear the mirror stop, and you can sync the end points on both the DSLR and this, and I'll show you how to do that in the edit and what that looks like. You're gonna sync the clap, the end point, and you're going to put them together on top of each other, and then you're gonna see the audio is gonna waver, like it's not gonna be perfect. So what I did was I just turned the speed of the audio down in DaVinci or up or moved it around, and that's really it. It's like cumbersome, but it's not difficult, and it turns out pretty good. And yes, there's gonna be parts where it's not perfect, but it's fucking film, so like it's not gonna be perfect anyways.